Is Kelly? Sorry, we didn't get introduced. Kelly is a new author of the sci-fi genre, choosing self-publishing over traditional methods of publication, not wanting to give up on artistic authority, and enjoys being more hands-on in the aspects of all her work. She's a young lady, you can see, so she probably knows a thing more than we do about technology and all that. She has always had a passion for reading and writing, but it's only in her mid-20s that she found her own defining writing style and confidence to get her writing onto paper. Kelly will be reading from the Project Butterfly, which is the first installation of a series of books of sci-fi thrillers, based on actual experiments of the human mind, a tale of horror, the supernatural, human nature and rebellion. Should I introduce the book? So the book is about Kwan is a political prisoner at Camp 22. Aurelia is a mental patient at Southend Centre. Sorry, I might not be saying this right. And the twins, who have names 164XY and 626XY, are a product of a lab. They are all property of their governments to experiment on at will, hidden away from the public eye.
Come on, get it!
The doctor now passes prime and close to behind.
Down a bit, down a bit.
The doctor now passes prime and close to an early retirement at Saturn's office. Now choosing the quiet life of teaching at a university, he found peace there, guilt-free. His only concern being the welfare of his pupils' education. Slowly, he was putting his dark past behind him. He cocked his head, hearing very precise and deliberate footsteps of two people walking in unison in the corridor. The doctor instantly recognised that march-like walk and knew they were leading to him. His intuition in his 56 years of life had rarely let him down. The footsteps stopped, and the doctor could see two silhouettes through the frosted glass panel of his office door. He took a deep breath as he heard a lowering knock. "Enter," he spoke, feeling his heart rate increase, but determined not to show panic. Two men in uniform entered the room. Their presence was chilling. The doctor immediately recognised the older officer for a more sinister time in his life, although back then the officer was much younger and not as high in the ranks. His face was now rougher, colder, and held a few more scars. Somehow, the doctor didn't think he was here for a friendly reunion. The general nodded his head, more of a sign of respect than an indication of recognition. "You know why we are here, don't you?" His southern accent resounded with authority. The doctor took a deep, drawn-out breath. "Yes. If you do not cooperate, you and your family will be executed." The general showed no emotion. The other, the colonel, was more like a shadow of the general than an individual, and made no indication of involving himself in the conversation unfolding. Yet he showed coldness and bitterness with urging eyes like the general. The doctor looked at the general's feet, and eyed out his body, gave him everything that he stood for. Although grudgingly, he appreciated that he was only the messenger. He realised the seriousness of this request and knew it was futile objecting. Although he didn't really have a family as such, he knew his own life days would be numbered by refusing. The doctor looked the general in the eye, showing no sign of intimidation and fear that pulsed through his body. A bulky smile spread across the general's face, which reminded the doctor of the diminutive Cheshire cat. "Good," he laughed through his teeth. He walked over the doctor and placed a strong hand on his shoulder, making the hairs on the back of the doctor's neck stand on end. "Come, we have much work to do." I'm halfway through writing, it's a series of books. It might be a trilogy, it might be 4 books. I'm halfway through writing Project Mayhem at the moment. I'm hoping it will be in 2015. Thank you so much. It's Amazon Kindle, Project Butterfly. I have put out a few bookmarks for everyone, so I'm happy to give a few out as well.
Oh, bless you. She's new to this, come on. Okay.
And up next is Hayley. Hayley Silva is a writer, spiritual activist and healer who also gives fairy readings and healings and crystal healing. Hayley will be reading some of her poems, which are spiritual and thought-provoking. She writes poetry about all subjects, but nature and spirituality are a common theme. Hayley has been writing for as long as she can remember. She's been a music writer and a blogger for websites including the F Word and The Girls Are, and is currently writing poetry and blogging at HayleyIsRising.wordpress.com. She's also working on a beginner's book to spirituality.